Hello students, we have a question here. We have a combination of resistances along the sides of a cube. So let us suppose we have a cube like that and resistance are connected along its sides. So let us draw it. Now we have connected resistance of 1 ohm to each side of a cube, and there is a battery connected along the diagonals of that cube, and the EMF of that battery is 10 volt. It is connected along the diagonals. Battery is of 10 volt and each resistance is of 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 subsequently 1 each resistance is of 1 ohm. Now we have to find out the total resistance of this circuit and total current of this circuit, and we have to do it with the help of Kirchhoff's second law. So as we have discussed earlier in previous video that before applying the Kirchhoff's second law we must know how to distribute the current. So let us suppose from this battery current I is going from the one diagonal of this cube. I current is going. So if I current is growing, then it will come to this point, and at this point there are three resistances having equal resistances. These all three branches have equal resistances. That's why this current will distribute in three equal parts. That's why in this path current will go I by 3, in this part current will go I by 3, and in this path current will go I by 3. Now this current will reach to this point, and at this point there are 2 points. One, it can go here, it can go here. So these two branches have equal resistances. That's why it will further divide it will into two equal parts. So it will become I by 3 by 2. It means it will become I by 6 here and I by 6 here. Similarly, this current will reach to the junction where these both branches have equal resistances. That's why this current will subsequently will divide into I by 6 and I by 6. Similarly, this current will reach to this point, and at this point there are also same case. So this current will distribute it will become I by 6 and I by 6. So after at this point these two current I by 6 and I by 6 will merge to become 2 into I by 6. It means I by 3, and these two currents I by 6 and I by 6 will merge to become I by 3, and these two current I by 6 and I by 6 will merge to become current I by 3. Now these I by 3, this I by 3 and this I by 3, these will join to become I, and the same current which we have taken from the cell, the same current is returned to the cell. Now we have to apply the Kirchhoff's second law to get the total resistance. So before applying Kirchhoff's second law, we are applying Ohm's law here. So if let us suppose we are assuming the resistance of this cube along the diagonals is, it means total resistance of this cube, let it be R. So applying Ohm's law, on applying Ohm's law, total EMF of battery V equal to IR, Ohm's law. So EMF of battery, or if we write it as E equal to I is the total current and R is the total, we have let the resistance which we have supposed that the resistance is R. So the EMF battery is 10 and current I is flowing in this circuit and the total resistance is R. So it is our first equation. We got this. So the value of I from this equation, the value of I will become 10 upon R. So We are considering it as first equation. Now applying Kirchhoff second law. Applying second law. In mesh, if we give the name of this mesh, let us suppose this point is A, this point is B, this point is C, this point is D, and this battery is E. Let us suppose battery is E for EMF, E. So let us suppose, we are applying in mesh, in this outside mesh. So in mesh A, B, C, D, E, A. In this mesh only. We are not going inside the cubical loop. We are going outside it. So we are applying Kirchhoff voltage law in clockwise direction. So as we have discussed in previous video, how to apply the Kirchhoff law. So we are starting from here. We are moving in this direction. The current is also moving in this direction. So our potential difference, we have to take it with negative sign. So minus I by 3 into 1 IR. R is 1, that's why 1. Then we will reach this resistance. Then the current is in this direction. We are also moving in this direction. That's why minus I by 6 into 1. And then this same condition in this is this. So minus I by 3 into 1. And then we will reach to this battery, and we are in this battery we are moving from negative terminal to positive terminal. That's why we will take it as positive sign and then equal to 0, because we will reach the initial point. That's why on solving this we get I by 3, I by 6, I by 3. So it will become, if we solve it here by making denominator equal, so it will become minus 2 I by 6 minus I by 6 minus 2 I by 6 equal to minus 10. So it will become minus 5 I by 6 equal to minus 10. Minus will cancel out each other, and 5 to the 10. So I will become 12 ampere. I will become 12 ampere. Putting value of I, let us suppose it is second equation second. So putting value of I in 1, I in first equation, then we got 12 equal to 10 upon R. So we will get R equal to 10 by 12 or 5 by 6 ohm. So our answer is total resistance of the cube is 5 by 6 ohm. And the second question to ourselves is I total. I total we have found out here. So I total current is 12 ampere and total resistance is 5 by 6 ohm. Thank you.